Hey everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, Guru Chiropractic Peace and Love, an official New Jersey Team Ring Dinger doctor, proud to represent that. I'm here again with another new patient. This is my new patient from South Jersey, right?
Yes, sir.
I forgot your name.
Steven.
Oh my God, I got to go to the doctor. I think I got to check my memory. Big Steve's here. Welcome. He drove about an hour. This guy's been a ring dinger fan since high school. So about 5 or 6 years we were talking about it. He's been watching Dr. Johnson videos. How long since it's been that you found me?
More recent, so
yeah,
in the last month. Yeah.
Oh, only very recently. Yeah. Okay.
I will say I definitely feel like I've seen you though. Like I've seen your videos, but the name I didn't connect.
You didn't connect it. Got it. And now he's finally ready to get his first ring dinger. So he searched me out, and here we are. We're on a Saturday afternoon, book solid again, like usual. Not a lot of major stuff going on, and I like to talk about that. He does have some things. I'm going to go over it in a second. We did a health history interview off camera, and he's young. Can I say how old you are? Yeah. 21. So this is like the best time to start using chiropractic when you're younger, and if you use it on a semi-regular basis as time goes on, it's a higher probability you're going to keep your body as healthy as it can be, your bones in your spine well maintained, so to speak, right? I talk about it sometimes when I'm trying to make this point. If you have two cars, the same exact model, same exact year, right? 30 years go by, one's a junker and one's a classic. What made the difference? How much maintenance was done on the vehicle, right? Well, it's the same thing for the body. How well you maintain your body can make a huge difference in how well you age. You can age more gracefully. It's not a guarantee that nothing's going to go wrong, but you're probably going to age more gracefully. You're going to probably have better function as you get older if you keep with it from this point on. So I hope you do. I'm just preaching a little bit. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on with him. He's got some neck problems. He's a certified personal trainer, right? Yep. So he works out a lot, and he's noticing when he does shoulder exercises, so overhead presses, lateral raises, that his neck is really getting jacked up, right? Also has some problems in his both shoulders. They're achy, right? A little, yeah. Not weak, but they're feeling achy.
Yeah, a little weaker than.
Little bit weaker.
I feel like they should be.
Probably, based on my exam and assessment, it's probably secondary to the neck. The neck is primary, the shoulders are secondary. So we're going to do both, though. We're going to adjust the neck, we're going to decompress, and we're going to adjust, and we're also going to adjust the shoulder joints. Second to that, he's got some lower back tightness. That's kind of like on and off, right? Yeah. When you push your body, it gets tighter. Yeah. Tightness in the joints, by the way, just for a little education for the people out there and for you, it's kind of like a protective mechanism. If the body senses that the joint's not right and you push the joint, it's going to make the muscles tight around there. It's kind of like a natural splint, right? Natural splint. They actually call it splinting. So the tightness is often secondary to joint instability, right? My big beef that I have with a lot of medical doctors, when you go to them with back problems, the first protocol for them usually is they give you some pills, right? They give you a painkiller if you got really bad pain, and they give you what else? A muscle relaxer, right? So a muscle relaxer is a chemical that forces the muscles, if they're too tight, to let go. But if the muscles are tight for a positive reason, for protection of the joint, that's not the good. In the long run, it'll give you temporary relief, but in the long run, that's not good. All right, I'm preaching too much. But I like to give some information out there for people so guys can understand and take better care of yourselves. So we're going to work on that lower back and decompress that lower back. And then also he's got some right knee discomfort. And again, he's got right sacroiliac jamming. And he's got no history of right knee trauma, no history of right knee injury. So I'm suspecting the right knee is bothering him because the lower back and the hip and the pelvis on the right is not working properly, and it's translating down and putting a lot more stress on that right knee. But again, we're going to work on both. I'm going to release the right sacroiliac, and I'm going to adjust the right knee because we're going to cover all our bases. Finally, some middle back tightness, right? Yeah. So he's got a bunch of abnormal tension built up in his middle back. The curve in his middle back is accentuated. That's called a hyperkyphotic thoracic spine. So we're going to work on releasing that too, and hopefully that'll get a little flatter, and that should feel better if we do a proper adjustment there too. And that's basically it, right? I cover all my bases?
Yep.
All right. So now we're going to roll into a good warm up first. We're going to do a little massage and stretch, and then we're going right in the back room for a proper ring dinger pull. Then we're going to come back here and finish off on this table with a, officially it's called a Johnson Biophysics full body adjustment. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Face down on the table, start relaxing your body. I'm coming around. Slide down a little bit towards your feet. There you go. All right. And just stay as relaxed as you can. I'm going to do a little bit of massage with the thumper just to kind of warm you up. And then we're going right in that back room for your first ring dinger. That's always exciting when I have a crack addict fan that's been watching for years but never had one himself. And I get the honor to de-virginize you, so to speak. A little bit of warming up, a little bit of loosening up. Not a lot of I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't know about what every single chiropractor does in their office, but the chiropractors that I know don't really warm up their patients. But I've been doing this since day one. I like to do a little warm up first, just because I think it's just good to do. And it lets me adjust and release the spine easier when the muscles are a little looser and warmed up. Plus, nobody ever complains. Everybody likes the massager. Right? Feels good?
Yeah.
Now, you've been to your father's chiropractor, right? So you've been to other chiropractors before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only went to him like once.
Oh, once?
Yeah. So I really only went to a different chiropractor like...
For one visit?
Yeah, I think maybe twice, maybe twice.
Once or twice? How old were you? A while ago or recent?
A few years.
Yeah, okay. So you went as a teenager?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think about this. I think I started chiropractic when I was like 15. I started going, not on a regular basis, but I jacked my neck up my sport growing up was karate. So I jacked my neck up in a karate fight. And I went to the chiropractor.
And then ever since?
And then, you know, I kept going back with little injuries from from martial arts and weightlifting. You know, and then it built from there. But that was my initial experience.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
While I'm on the subject, I'll give a shout out. I think he might have passed, but Dr. Mandel in Metuchen, New Jersey was my first chiropractor. Way back in the early 80s, probably got my first adjustment. His son's a great chiropractor now. Yeah, passed down the torch. All right, we're gonna give you a little extra here in this middle back. Get this loosened up here. Good. All right, big guy. When you're ready, come on up on your feet. We're going in that back room. Take your time, no rush. All right, so what you do here is you lay down head here, face up. So on your back, put your head right there. Yes, sir. I mean, that's good or there, whatever you want to do. You have enough room with that thing there? Yeah. Okay. Put your hands up on your chest. Okay. Now I have to feel the top of your hips because you got to line you up proper on the table. Slide down about 2 inches towards your feet. Keep going. A little bit more. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm raising up the table. You just stay relaxed there. You nervous or are you good?
I'm a little.
Hey, appreciate you being honest. Most people feel a little apprehension when they get on this table, including me. I've had about 20 of these, and even though I've had 20 and I know what to expect, I still get a little apprehensive. It's like that, you know, when you go on a roller coaster and you're heading up that first hill before the first drop, you're like, ah, but you know, don't even get me started over there, camera lady. Okay. Now we got to pin you in pretty tight here because the whole thing to get a full spine release is this anchors you down. So when I pull on your neck, your body stops short and the force gets sent all the way down your spine and it releases from the top of your, the bottom of your skull to the bottom of your spine. Pow, pow, pow. You're getting ready for it. Wait till you feel it. When you feel it, then you're going to be a true knower. So it's going to be a little snug, okay? It's got to be really tight. But if it's crushing or making you not be able to breathe right, let me know. That's too tight.
Okay.
Good. Let's see. Can you handle this?
Yeah.
Good man. Nice. Now, hands back to me. Yeah, you're pinned. Just making sure you're snugged up against the pins. Yeah, good. All right. Now the towel goes around your neck, but really it's not choking you. It's grabbing the back of your skull and your jaw like this. But my hands are too small to get a good pull, so the towel gives me better grip and better leverage.
Yeah.
Your job, if you're a Ring Dinger fan and you watch my videos, what's most important that you got to worry about?
Teeth together.
Amen. Keep the teeth together, but don't bite down hard because that makes the neck too tight. Just keep it gently touching together.
Okay.
And then try to keep the rest of your body as relaxed as you can get it, and I'll help with that too. And we'll get a good release. Okay, bend your head forward. Come on down now. Let's let it go. Okay. Good. Perfect. Good. Relax, relax, relax. Okay. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Blow out through your nose too. Let everything relax into the table. Loose as a goose. And boom. Yeah? I don't know. I'm looking at your face. Sometimes I hear it. Today I didn't hear any pops. Did you feel it all the way down?
I think so, yeah. Pretty sure.
Nice. That's the Ring Dinger, Mr. Steven.
Wow.
All right. I'm letting the legs come down. Stay there. Rest, rest, rest. Describe what you felt.
My neck exploded.
Good.
And, yeah. My mind was like on my neck, so that's definitely what like I felt the most, and then it went down for sure.
Nice.
In my hips a little.
Yeah. The neck was your number one complaint, and it happens a lot too. In the beginning, when I first started doing pulls, people were saying, well, I felt it in the neck, but I'm not sure if I felt it in the lower back. But then when I went back over there and rechecked the lower back, it was always released. So I think what happens is sometimes you're right. The mind fixates on the first explosion, and it happens so fast you miss the bottom one.
Yeah.
But listen, occasionally, if we go back and check and it doesn't release the lower back, you're always welcome to have a double dinger.
Okay.
Come back here, we'll do a second pull. Or a lot of times I'll just get it released on that table. But stay there, stay there. Let me feel what the neck feels like. Good. All right, now I want to do a little more twist release here, and then we'll get you up on your feet and see if you could tell if anything feels different. Relax, relax. Good. Stay relax here too. Bingo. Okay. Good release there too. All right, done here. So when you feel ready, slow and smooth, come up on your feet.
Yeah, that was intense.
That was a big one too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you get weight bearing, which means standing up, stop for a second, bring your attention into your body, and tell the camera if you notice anything different in how you feel, how loose you are. I don't know. Your posture looks better. I'm just eyeballing you from here real quick.
I feel pretty bad. My head's tearing up.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Yeah. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, you look more extended. Your neck's back over your shoulders are back further.
Yeah, I feel like my neck feels light right now. Like
Good.
I don't feel any tension.
Good. That's excellent. Those comments let me know that it was a good, proper release. All right, my friend, big one, good one. But go back on that table. I'm going to do a full body adjustment too, and we're gonna get you as good as we can today, baby. Face down. Not a lot of stuff going on, so not a lot of stuff to recheck. When I bent it the first time, there wasn't really anything tight, right? So
Yeah.
it definitely moves better. Let me rebend it, because sometimes even though you didn't think there was anything wrong, sometimes it even gets looser than before. I'm not trying to put ideas in your head, but does that feel any different than the first time I bent it? Or same?
Well, I don't feel it in my knee at all. My lower back, I feel like kind of same.
About the same? Now, it was bothering you in the knee when I first bent it up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And now it's gone?
Yeah.
We didn't even touch the knee. So that tells me for sure my working diagnosis was correct. We release here and already this is feeling better, right? It's looser?
Yeah.
Amen, bro. Okay, now we're going to do some drop work to release even more from the back to the front. Boom, 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 boom. Stay relaxed. I'll do the rest. Good. Bingo. Nice. That right sacroiliac is really feeling better. Good. Now we're going to go up the spine a little bit, the lumbar spine. Nice. Good. Let it go. Good. Bingo. That was a big one. Relax. Bingo. Also, I don't know if the camera got it. We really didn't film you before well, we did a little bit during the massage, but that's a lot flatter. Can you tell, Dad? Look at how flat that got. That's very good. That was pretty protruding before. That's doing better. Okay. Now let's see how well this is mobilizing, how well it's moving. But we'll do the left side first. So straight and stiff, lift it as high as you can. The left one first. Lift it off the table, high as you can go. Good. And down. I think that's about the same as before, right? Yeah. It was good before. Do the right side. See? What do you think? Compared to the first time.
A little more for sure.
It went up higher visually. You said it was a little weak or a little tight? I don't remember.
It was like, I felt like my left was compensating.
Yeah. Did that happen the second time you lifted? This time?
Let me try again.
Okay. I'm just looking for improvement. So if it's not improved,
for sure.
And it looked a lot smoother and it went up way higher. So the sacroiliac moves this way. So we opened up and it's moving a lot better. And it's a lot softer here. When I first felt it in the exam, it was like knocking on iron. It was all locked up. There was no wiggle at all. Joint is supposed to move. And there was very little mobility. Now it's moving a lot better than it should. I mean, a lot better than it was before. Okay, now we're going to do a little more here and here. So I'm bringing up the trap door. I'm going to do a little more drop in the thoracics. Let me tighten this up a little bit. Stay loose. Good. Nice. Alrighty. Sometimes the pull leaves me not a lot of work to do afterwards, but hey, listen. Look straight up to the sky. Tilt to the right. Just tilt it down. Let it stretch. Yeah, relax it. Good. Back in the middle. Coming around the other side. Do-do-do. We got 2 camera people today. Look up again, straight up. Sideways to the left, to the left, to the left. Let it flop down. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sorry. There. That's good. Back in the middle. Good. Feels nice and loose in there. The mobility is improved. That's what makes me happy. All right, roll over on your back. Face up. Face up. Okay. Now, slide down about an inch or 2. Right there. Now we're going to work on the front. We're going to do the collarbones, the anterior deltoid, the anterior shoulders rather, and a little bit in the ribs. So take your arms and bring them out like a T. Stay relaxed. These are the AC joints first. Good. Turn this way. This is the sternoclavicular joint. Good. Yep. Good. Now a little bit rib release. Gentle. Good. All right. Hands up that way. Relax as good as you, anywhere where you're comfortable. Next, we're going to do a knee pull. Should release and open up the knee. And then maybe even loosen more up in the hip and the lower back. All you got to do for me is just give me a loose floppy leg. I'll do the rest. Okay? Drop it in my hands. Loose, loose. No, don't bend. I mean, no tighten. Just let it flop. Let it drop. Bend your knee. Let it go. Drop it. Yeah, drop it in my hands. Right. There you go. Think loose and floppy like a wet noodle. Let it go. There it is. Drop, flop up. Slide up. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Did you feel the release here?
Not really.
I felt it under my hands a little bit. Little toe action. Now we're going to do a tug at the ankle. Should release the ankle and arch, maybe even more in the knee. Drop it in my hands. Stay relaxed, loose. Good. Slide back up. Same thing on this side. Loose and floppy leg. Yeah, that's it. See how it's loose? Good. Let it go. Drop it. Nice. Slide back up. Good. A little toe action.
You just cracked off.
Yeah, I could tell you crack. You're not leaving much for me. Relax. There you go. That was a popper. Good. All right. I'm dropping the table down. Stay there. Everybody say goodbye to this table. I'm trading in this weekend for a new one. Sit up. Face that way. Good. All right. So, let's recheck a few things. On the exam before we filmed, there was some tightness on the left side of his neck. So doing left rotation was impaired. So let's see, turn. Don't cheat with your shoulder. But that's way better than before. Yes or no?
Maybe.
Yeah, well,
I think a little, right?
It's going about 10 to 15 degrees more. That was already perfect. Tilt. Does it feel any looser?
Little. I think so.
Good. How about backwards? Anything pulling?
No, it feels good.
Okay, chin down. Good. So we got more release in the neck, smoother. It's looser here on the problematic side. Now we're going to adjust the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the fingers, both sides. I'm going to retest some of the strength here to see if it's better, and then we'll be done for today probably. So start here, bend in front like this. I got to hug around you, get underneath your elbow. Stay loose as a goose, relax. Good. Same thing on this side. Bend. Good. Drop it. Good. There we go. Coming around a little bit in the elbow. Drop it. Let it go. Flop. Let it go. Good. A little bit in the wrist. Good. There we go. Swing. Pull back towards you. Pull. Good. Got it. Good. Coming around this side. Let it go. Let it go. Drop. Loose. 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 Good. Floppy. Floppy. Good. Not too much in that wrist. Pull. There you go. Done. But let me check. Remember when we did the muscle strength on this side and it was a little wobbly?
Yeah.
So bring your arms straight out to the side. Just this one. Look forward. Now I want you, I'm going to push down. Be as strong as you can. Ready? Push up. Good. It's not doing this. Do you feel stronger? To me, it feels stronger.
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Same thing here. Ready? Push up. Yeah. Before, it was like, whoa, 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 a little bit of wobble. So that tells me we opened up some compression here, and there's more nerve coming down and feeding the deltoid muscle, so you're contracting more properly. So that's a good positive result. All right, I'm done. How you feel?
Feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's say goodbye to the audience. Sit for a second. Sit.
Sorry.
This is Big Steven. I'm coming around this side. Big Steven got his first ring dinger. Looks pretty happy.
Yeah, feeling good.
Good. Guru Chiropractor. Peace and love to everybody out there. If you're watching and you're feeling like you need some of this, the best way to reach me is my website, guruchiropractor.com. Actually, I have two websites, Retro Chiropractic and Guru Chiropractor. They're both turned on now. Go there. All my information's on the website. Click a book now button and put your information in, and it gets sent right to my assistant. He grabs it. He texts you back. You guys communicate back and forth. Get any questions you have answered. And then if it works out and you come through, I promise from my heart, I will do my very best to help you out. Blessings to everybody out there. Peace and love. Goodbye.